Have you ever wondered how some indie hackers can make an app in 1 or 2 days, while some other developers in another firm can take up to a year to do that? Clearly, there are some developers who can program way faster than others. So today, I'll show you 4 tips to become faster at programming. Writing code in a fast pace is all about being efficient and mindful. But one big trap that we all fall into is to geek about a detail. In other words, fall into a rabbit hole. It used to happen to me a lot, especially as a beginner, but I found a good solution for that. And that is using the Pomodoro technique to be more mindful. In essence, the Pomodoro technique is just working in cycles and taking breaks in between. So instead of working 4 hours straight, you work 50 minutes and take 10 minutes break. For that, I use a minimalistic app called Flow. So each time that the bell rings at the end of the cycle, I have the opportunity to stop and reflect on what I was doing. If I fell into a rabbit hole, then I have the chance to notice it and move on. Believe it or not, the solution just pops up in my head later on. Imagine if you had to develop a website using Notepad. No syntax highlighting, no code completion, no live review. That would be a nightmare. But reality is, you can think of using the right tools as a spectrum. And a lot of us just find something that works and try to use it for everything. So take the time to learn new skills that will help you on the long run, like Git and Vim, and just learn your editor's key bindings. I truly believe that using the right tools can have a great impact. Another example of using the wrong tools is designing your app or website in the code editor. Instead, go find some inspiration online, on Dribbble.com for example, and use dedicated design software like Figma. I really believe that using the right tools offers more flexibility and will lead to better and faster results. If you want to make big progress in a short amount of time, you can't just be wandering around. You need to plan, organize, and execute your tasks in a predefined time window. So start by planning what do you want to achieve. Be realistic about the outcome you want to reach and about the tasks that are really required for that. Then organize and group the tasks so that you don't have to do so many context switches. Context switching is when you're jumping from one project to another. Not only will this make you drastically tired afterwards, it will also take you way longer to finish your tasks. Only once you have cleared that out, you can start programming. Which brings us to the last point. A big mistake I was making when I just started programming is try to build everything myself, instead of using tools that are available for free. And this applies to so many levels. For instance, instead of writing the same code again and again, you can use code snippets. And instead of implementing some technical functions for, let's say, data transformation or date manipulation, you can just use existing libraries. Bonus point, this will make your code way easier to understand and to maintain. I am not saying you should just use existing solutions and glue them together, but you should know what is out there and mindfully decide what you want to adopt and what not, regardless of what is trendy right now. I hope this helps you become a better programmer. I would love to hear your programming tips in the comments below. And if you like this kind of videos, then make sure to subscribe.